Good evening, everybody. I hope that you're all well. My name is Heike Berg. It's awesome and it's such a privilege to be able to share with you tonight what it is that we want to share with you. Welcome to all the new guys. Welcome to all the leaders on the call, people that are with us on this incredible journey, really an opportunity that's taking the world by storm. And tonight is truly just going to be an educational journey and help you understand what it is that we do in order to help people and empower people to do something different with their lives. Tonight is truly it's about freedom. That's what it's all about. And it's about you and your dreams. It's about you achieving something with your life, something that you might never thought possible. I mean, today at the moment in South Africa, things are hard, things are tough, or it might seem that way. Of course, there are people that are really, really going through very, very, very tough times. And we have a gift to be able to share with people that if they so choose, they can join us and really change their lives. So at the end of the day, it's really about your dreams tonight and what is it that you want to achieve in your life. So for Geraldine and I, my wife, she's upstairs. She's just busy with another Zoom call. She asks her apologies that she can't be on the call tonight. So for us, true freedom is really time freedom. True wealth is really time freedom. I want to be able to spend my time with the people that I love, contribute where I want to, do the projects that I so badly want to do, because, money you can always make, but time is something so precious. And it's wonderful to have that kind of freedom. And I believe, more freedom is needed in this world. So what we're going to do tonight is there's going to be a whole bunch of speakers that's going to share their experiences, strengths, and hopes. Why they've joined this incredible company, Manatech. You're at a Manatech presentation. Maybe you've heard of the company. Maybe you've heard about the products. Most people know that the products are incredible, but they don't really know how the business model works. It's not some kind of weird, don't worry, you're not part of some conspiracy or some weird pyramidal thing where the person at the top makes all the money. You are truly going to witness what the business models of the 21st century is all about. If you listen to Robert Kiyosaki, Richard Branson, Anthony Robbins, even Donald Trump, all the great thought leaders, all the great entrepreneurs say that, this business model is the business model of the 21st century because it gives any ordinary human being the opportunity to join a company, help this company internationally to distribute their products and services and take a piece of the profit. It's called referral marketing or affiliate marketing or whatever you want to call it. And it's just so incredible. And here's the amazing thing. You don't have to be a tech junkie when you start. The only thing you need to be able to have is internet, a little bit of teachability, a little bit of ambition. Of course, you want to be, if you're not hungry to really change your life, of course, you need the motivation to be able to do this. And you can build a business. Now, I don't know what your needs are. Maybe you just like to make an extra 5,000 Rand a month or 10,000 Rand a month. Maybe you want to make big money because these industries pay big money. It's a $200 billion industry. Do you know how big that is? That's bigger than the NFL, the movie industry, the gaming industry, and the film industry worldwide together. That's how big this industry really is. So you've got to ask yourself, what is it that I'm missing? What should I learn? What should I know? Where is the world moving towards when it comes to these kinds of businesses? Because most of us are stuck in this old mindset, where our parents used to tell us you need money to make money, or you've got to go into a traditional job and sell your time for money and work for 40 years. And, those days have passed. The world has changed. And it's our job to really just educate people about the opportunities out there. Do you know that it's never been easier, or there's never been more opportunities to get to a place of financial freedom than ever before? You just probably don't know what you don't know. And of course, there's fear, there's doubt, there's a whole bunch of scams out there. So a lot of people don't know what to get involved in. And it's not for everybody. I mean, if it was for everybody, then everybody would have done it. So tonight, really, we just want to share with you what it is that we do, plant a seed. And if you want to chat with us afterwards and talk with us and say, listen, you want some more information, and really so that you can make a decision based out of wisdom and not just assumption. So the key word here tonight is passive income. That's what you want to focus on, is residual passive income. So that's money that you do the work once and the money keeps coming in over and over again. So a lot of people ask me, Heike, how much money have you made in this business? And truly, one of our mentors mentioned this the other day, that you actually don't know, because we're still getting paid from the first few months when we start this business. We're still getting paid today because there's still people ordering products and services from the first month. So, and that is so great. So just quickly how I got involved in this business. I was very sick. I had a whole bunch of health challenges, seriously hectic health challenges. My life, I felt like every day felt like a truck that drove over me. And the choice of wanting to get up and really choose joy, choose faith, choose hope was so difficult. And I was on about 4,000 rands worth of chronic medication for a very long time. I saw the best doctors, specialists in this country for many, many, many years. And, my fate was just be on this medication. That's kind of what you stuck with. So I had up days and I had certain down days, but it was bad. And about 5.5 years ago, a friend of mine came to me and said, Heike, why don't you try these products? I can get hold of these products. And I've heard of Manatech before, and I thought like, oh, geez, dude, people come to you with a whole bunch of stories and facts and beautiful things. And of course, there's sales involved and people want to make money. And I look at this guy and I thought, dude, the challenges that I've suffered with. And really, are you really expecting me to believe that these products are going to help me with my condition? I've tried everything in the world. And he said to me, listen, Heike, buy these products. There's a 3-month full money back guarantee on the products. That kind of shocked me because, where in the world can you walk into a Clicks and buy gym products or Omega or nutritional products, and if it doesn't work, you get your money back? Your money back. It just doesn't exist. And I thought, well, that's flipping interesting. I'm going to buy these products, but if I want my money back, I promise you, Werner, don't get angry with me when I come to you and I say I want my money back. And he said to me, that's fine. And he came and he sat next to me and he opened up an online account. It's like a Wish account or an Amazon account. So I had my Manatech account. We ordered the products online from Manatech, got delivered to our doorstep in like 2 to 5 working days. And I started consuming the products. And the first month, of course, it's natural, real plant, real food products. It's not chemical stuff. It's not drugs. I kind of started feeling, these products are quite okay. I kind of feel good. Okay, long story short, it's a whole testimony in itself. But after about 9 months, I was off almost all my medication. That was 5.5 years ago. I haven't been back on medication. I've been living the life of an 18-year-old. I promise you, I've never in my life felt the way I have felt, health-wise, where all my functions operate the way they're supposed to operate. And it was just incredible. And so what happened was, all I did was just share my testimony with people. That's all I did. And that's probably all that you're going to do, because you're going to use these products, you're going to get great results, and you're going to share with people these great results that you and your kids and the people that you know are getting by overcoming massive health challenges. So people would say to me, Heike, well, sure, where can I get some of these products? So I used to refer them to Werner. At one point, Werner came to me and said, listen, Heike, are you interested in making some extra money? And I said, of course. Who's not open to making some extra money, especially today? And that's probably why you're here, because you're in the looking zone. You want a second or a third stream of income. And so I said, yeah. And he said to me, okay, let me just show you. Instead of referring people to me, why don't you just sit down and you help that person open up an online account? They don't buy products from you. They buy directly from Manatech. But every single time they purchase, you get paid a referral fee, a commission, a part of the turnover from that. And I'm like, what? Why didn't you say that to me 6 months ago? That is incredible. And I loved it so much. Why? Because I knew I could make a difference in people's lives. It's not like selling because you want to make money. You want to change people's lives, because the two things most people worry about tonight is health and wellness. Is health and wellness, their health, and of course, wealth. How to make extra money. So I started doing this and I loved it. And I read books and I listened to audios and I went to meetings and I started being, getting involved online and meeting some of the people in this company, and realized that this is a company that has existed for 27 years. We're in 26 countries. And I have the opportunity, like yourself, Will, to, from my cell phone, build a business that operates in 27 countries. That was just mind blowing for me. So we started. Took us about 18 months, worked hard. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You're going to work hard. You're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to put in the hours. You're going to have to treat this like a business on a part-time basis, okay? But took us about 18 months to get to a place of financial freedom where we had enough residual income coming in that I didn't have to work for a boss anymore. Geraldine had the privilege to go fire a boss. She was a lawyer. She was head of a department. She did Discovery's third-party claims, all of Discovery's third-party claims. She went to a boss during COVID and she fired him. She said, listen, don't have to work for you anymore. We've got residual income. We're free. I don't have to sell my time for money anymore. And today, 5.5 years later, let me tell you, it's so incredible to have that freedom. I will never retire, never, because I'm always going to get involved in projects and do things and, things that make me come alive, but I can spend my time on the things that I choose to. And I would like you guys just to sit back and see how you too can get involved. I mean, if I can do it, a recovering addict that's been to so many treatment facilities that had no skills, I couldn't even speak to people. I was so insecure. I didn't even know how to look people in the eye. That was how hectic it was with me. I had to go for therapy for 18 years to eventually, believe that I'm worth something. And I got involved in this, and what an incredible journey, because it has helped me so much. So the question you need to ask yourself tonight, once we start, is what is it that you want out of life? It's about you. What do you want to do? If time and money wasn't an issue, think about it. What are your dreams? What are the things that you would do with your life that's different from today? If you were not stuck in the rat race or doing something that you might not like, if you had the time freedom. So with that, I want to just welcome two speakers. They're incredible. They're good friends of ours. They're great leaders in this company. They love the products. They change many people's lives. And they're just going to share with us quickly in 2 minutes why they do the business. First up, I want to introduce Silver Executive Director, Willie van Rooyen. Willie, you on. Thanks, bud.
Thank you very much, Heike. I just want to thank you and Geraldine also for all your support as our bronze presidentials. And I'd also like to thank Johan and Leonie, our presidential couple, for all their support. Now, why I do the business is very simple. I have my own electrical contractors business, very successful business, and I was thinking that I've got it made. This business is going to take me to financial freedom. And although the business gave me some freedom, it didn't give me the peace of mind that I will be able to retire on my dream in about 6 years' time. And I said to my wife, we need to start looking at something. We need to find something that can give us that extra income and that freedom that will actually make us reach our dreams. And we, over a cup of coffee, we stumbled on Manatech. And I can tell you guys, this business is awesome. This is the business model that's going to take me to my financial freedom. It's already helped us with more than that, our health and everything. And this is just a vehicle that you cannot explain to everybody actually how well this works for us. And I must tell you guys, this is the thing that we're going to do. And this is why we do Manatech. And if you stick with it, you will see, you will also reach your goals and financial freedom. Thank you, Heike.
Thanks, Willie. Send my love to Zelda. It's awesome to have you on the call. Next up, I want to welcome a very special couple. We met them about 2 years ago. It's Leo. Sorry about that. Sorry, I was muted. So I want to introduce Leonie and Johan Hatting. They're a very special couple. Johan works in the banking industry. We met them about 2 years ago. They literally got to a place of exceptional wealth in a very short time, in about 15 months. And how they did that was just incredible. I want to welcome them to the call so that they can share why they do this business. Hello, Leonie and Johan.
Thank you, Heike. First of all, I want to thank you and Geraldine. If it wasn't for you, Heike, that found me 2 years ago on Facebook, I would definitely not be in the mind space, the heart space, and the financial space that we are in today. 2 years ago, I found myself unemployed because I was a mum's taxi in this house, and the youngest fired me when she studied. And I started looking for something because we really needed a second income. So I started Manatech purely for money. No products. I was on products. I was very skeptical about the products because I was on another company's products. And I started this. I did everything that Heike said. If he said jump, I jumped. And 2 years later, it's a step-by-step process that Johan saw this opportunity a few months down the line. And he kind of hijacked my business by joining me, which I'm very thankful. And within 15 years, we became presidential directors, and we don't look back. So I do it full-time, Johan part-time, but he can tell you why he's doing Manatech.
Hello, folks. Yes, for me, it's really probably the most exciting thing in my day. It's about Monetech. For us, it's really, when I looked at my broker that's been telling me the last 5 years, Johan, you don't have enough money to go into retirement. We've realized that we need to find something different. Now, I'm really fortunate that Leonie had found Heike, and Heike had brought this business into our lives. So, folks, this for me is really about hope. We're sharing with you tonight hope on probably the world's best and the most amazing products ever out there. There's just nothing coming close to it. And then coupled with that, there's this amazing business. So we can't wait for more people to be brought into this business so that we can help them to financial freedom. Thank you, Heike, back to you.
I just want to say it wasn't 15 years, Leonie, it was 15 months. You said 15 years.
But time flies.
15 months.
I'm so
Time flies. But that's incredible. I mean, earning the amount of money that you guys are doing in 15 months, you guys are such an inspiration. Thank you for being on the call. Thanks, guys. We love you lots, and it's awesome to have you. Next up, we've got an incredible couple, Jaco and Yolandi Dixon. They're executive directors in this business. And what they're going to be sharing with you is something I didn't know when I saw this for the first time. It's things that school don't teach you. Because there's two things that school don't teach you. They don't teach you how to dream and have a vision for your life and how to achieve it. There's not a class called Dream 101, at university where you can sit and people teach you how to have a vision, how to have a dream for your life and how to achieve it, how to have definiteness of purpose. And school surely, this is a stone cold fact, does not teach you how to create true wealth. And they're going to be sharing something with you that blew my mind the first time I saw that. Jaco and Yolandi, thank you for being on this call. Enjoy.
Thank you, Heike. Thank you, Geraldine, for this opportunity to be able to share tonight. Guys, so basically what I want to share is a bit of background from where we come from. Me and Yolandi, we are entrepreneurs. I'm in the entertainment industry, and Yolandi is in the fitness industry, and we share a passion for people and children. So together we also have a business where we help kids develop develop their fitness and conditioning. So last year with the 2020 flu, we were quickly just put in a position where our income was totally stopped. And it was a very difficult time where we tried to make a plan with Zoom calls and everything, but we soon realized that all our eggs were in one basket. And we were introduced to a company called Monetech by a friend. And this is where I saw this diagram for the first time. It's a book by the author Robert Kiyosaki, as Heike said earlier. It's a cash flow quadrant. Some of you would also know he wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So when we look at this cash flow quadrant, you'll see that 90% of the world's population falls in the left side, the E and S quadrants. And only 10% of these quadrants is generating the wealth. So you could say that there's 4 places in the world where we can generate cash flow from, and these are the 4. So the E and S quadrants, and on the right, you'll see is the business owners and the investors. So I was taught you have to go and study, you need to get a good job and work, and so that you can provide for your family. So I was studying graphic design, and I soon had a job where it wasn't paying much, and my boss actually was determining my salary or my worth. And I was working hard, late nights, or very pressure situations where people wanted their products and you had to work. And I was making them rich. I was working for a boss that could go on holidays maybe, and I had to work weekends and very high pressure situations. So soon after that, Yolandi and her dad, he also has a business. He said, listen, why don't you start your own thing? Start your own business, okay? So soon I tried to start my own business, but I realized that being self-employed is very difficult because firstly, you need quite a lot of money to set up a good company or a business that you can actually start, especially in the graphic designing business. Those printers are very expensive. So that didn't work for me. And I started working in the family business as well, also being self-employed. And we were actually doing very good. And we moved into a shop in a shopping mall where we soon realized that the rental you have to pay is 60 to 70,000 Rand a month. The stock you need to keep it's quite a lot of money to run your own company like that. And we were selling our time for money because we didn't have holidays. You had to work weekends. You had to work holidays. So it was quite difficult. And me and Yolandi, we realized that we wanted something more. We needed to have a bit of freedom. We like traveling and we like doing stuff. So being introduced to Manatech, which is a business-owned, a direct selling business where it's a system-driven business. As you can see on the right-hand side, it's a business where you can go on holiday and still do business. You can still earn money, residual income, like Heike said. And that is where Manatech is at the moment. So you are part of a company, a global company that you can sell product all over the world and be a part of that. And you don't need a degree. You don't need to be highly educated to do that. And we actually started becoming a part of that. So as you can see on the right, 90% of the world's wealth is created in these two quadrants, where only 10% of the people are. So where do we need to be? We need to be on the right. I love my entertainment business that I'm doing, but I won't be able to do it the rest of my life. And so basically, this is a 2 to 5 year plan, a 2 to 5 year plan where Manatech wants to help you to move from the left quadrant to the right. We don't want to shrink your dreams. We want to expand your dreams and your income. So yes, Yolandi, tell us more about the mega trends.
Thanks, Jaco. So yeah, tonight I want to share with you why it's such an awesome time to get involved with Manatech. So when you start a new business, it's very important to look at what's currently trending, what people are interested in, and so on. And the first massive industry that's currently booming is the health and wellness industry. So the health and wellness industry is a $4.2 trillion company. And when I was young, I didn't even know what the word lactose intolerant or gluten intolerant, or I didn't even know what organic was. But today it's on everyone's tongue. And and then of course last year it started with the pandemic that we were in. People soon realized what the value of your health is, and it's so important to invest in your health. And we all soon realized also that it's not an expense to invest in your wellness and in your health, but actually investment. So yeah, so that what's all in that industry is like your beauty, your skincare, your fitness and your fat loss, basically everything outside the medical box. Okay, so that's the health and wellness industry that's currently booming. Then our second industry that's currently booming is the direct selling industry. The direct selling industry is what Manatech is all about. And the reason why it's so popular is because it's so easy to shop online. It's safer, it's easier, it's more convenient. People prefer that above going to the malls these days. And then also a very big reason why the direct selling is currently booming is because everyone can do this business. And you don't need a degree. It doesn't matter if you have a degree or not. I remember last year when we were sitting and realizing that it's going to take more than a month for us before we can get back to our businesses that we were used to, that we have done for the last couple of years. We said, okay, let's see what we have to fall back onto. And I've got a marketing degree, a BCom marketing degree. And I said to Jaco, well, it doesn't really matter. because I can't use it. I haven't been in the industry. I haven't worked for a marketing company in such a long time. So thank goodness for direct selling. We could we could start with our direct selling business. It was low cost to start, like Jaco said, and there wasn't a lot of risk involved. So for us, it was just such a huge blessing. And there's so many people currently that's sitting without jobs, that can't go and look for a job in the industry that they've studied. And so that's why a lot of people are currently turning to direct selling. Okay, so the third industry is social entrepreneurship. That is where a company goes and it decides that he wants to make an impact in the community. It will take less profit and rather share it and make a difference in the world. And people love to be involved with companies like this. And our social entrepreneurship company is a Mission 5 Million. So currently there's 5 million kids, if I'm correct now, 5 million kids that's currently dying in under the age of 5 in a year because of malnutrition. And Manatech's heart is to fight this malnutrition. And that is, I think they will share a little bit more about the M5M, but that's an awesome part that Manatech is doing as well. So why am I telling you all of this? Is because when you want to get a business that's straight there in the middle where all three of the industries overlap. So how awesome will it be to get an industry, to get a company, or to be involved with something that's got all three industries? And that is where I want to say to you, welcome to Manatech.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jaco. Thank you, Yolandi. It's awesome to have you on the call and everything. And it's so interesting, it's how health and wellness has just exploded. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that what a big, massive industry it is. And e-commerce, it's just, retail, I think, has grown with 2% last year, where direct distribution, and what is direct distribution? It's literally buying online, gets delivered to your doorstep, all the middlemen are cut out, and you can enjoy products and services just by doing that. And of course, you want a business today that really has that function. You want to be able to do business online from your home, and really be able to do business in so many countries and enjoy all of those benefits. So, and when these things collide, so there's a guy called Paul Zane Pulzer. He wrote a book called Health and Wellness, the next $1 trillion industry. And he writes about how when these mega trends collide, if you can find an opportunity right in the middle, you can really make a massive success. So with that, I want to introduce an incredible lady, Elisma Pickworth, and her husband, Robert. They're from Worcester. They're good friends. They're hard people in this business, making a massive difference. And Elisma, they're gold executive directors in this business. They're making good money. They're changing people's lives. And she's just going to share a little bit about the company and the products and what is it that makes Manatech different from all the rest.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Heiki. So I have the privilege tonight to present the company to you. And this is just really an amazing company to be a part of. It's really an exciting adventure, and it has changed our lives tremendously. It is really financially, emotionally, we have more time, freedom. And this has really just been an amazing journey for us. So Manatech was founded in 1994 in Dallas, Texas. The company exists for 27 years already. So you will see this is not a fly-by-night company. We operate in 26 countries. Now, this is really exciting because you can work from South Africa, from your laptop or cell phone, and you can build a global business in any of these 26 countries. And one day, if you would like to pack up and go to another country, you can just move and your business can go on because it's online and we operate in all 26 countries. So this is really exciting. We are a publicly traded company on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and our ticket code is MTEX. Now, this is really massive because companies like Microsoft and Apple are on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and companies that is on the Nasdaq must be audited 4 times a year. So this is also really massive. Then we have the Mission 5 Million project that Yolandi spoke of, and this is really the heart of Manatech. This is adding hope, giving value to someone else's life, and our Mission 5 Million project, basically what it is as this company grows and people buy the products, this project just grows and grows, and it is Manatech's mission to feed 5 million children under the age of 5 years every day. So as our product purchases grow, this project grow, and this is really just an amazing project to be a part of, just adding value to other people's lives. Then we are the innovators of glyconutrients. Now this is really exciting, and this is what makes us different from other natural supplements, because Manatech has founded the missing ingredient that we need in our bodies, that is really missing in our diets today, in our food today. And we are really the pioneers of glyconutrients. And what glyconutrients basically do, it feeds your body with the nutrients that is missing in our food. And when your body it contains of 8 glycans that your body needs every day to perform optimal. And when your body consists of glyconutrients, the intelligence of the body just comes alive, and your body knows how to function optimal as it was created to do. And when your body has when you don't have glyconutrients in your body, and you take supplements like vitamin C or magnesium or any nutrients, your body doesn't always know what to do with that nutrients. But now our products has glyconutrients, and our cells starts to communicate with each other. And then when you take vitamin C or other nutrients, your body knows what to do with it, and it sends the nutrients to the right cells where it is needed, and your body can function optimal and has the ability to heal itself. And this product is just really amazing. Before I founded Manatech, or Manatech founded me, I really thought that I didn't have any health problems. And when you just go along every day, you get used to your aches and pains, and you learn to live with them. So when I started in Manatech, I didn't know what to use because I didn't think I had any health problems. And I just started using our Omega and Catalyst, and I had a severe low back pain every day of my life, and I didn't even realize that the pain went away until I ran out of products, and the pain came back again, and I just realized this product is really just amazing, giving your body the ability to function optimal. So our products have more than 130 registered patents. We have a 90-day money-back guarantee. Now, this is really nice. There's not a lot of companies that can give you this guarantee. So when you use our products for 90 days every day, and you use it right, and you don't get any results, you can actually ask your money back. Our products are NSF certified for purity and safety. This basically means that what is on the label is actually inside of the bottle. Now, this is really important when you buy your supplements, to really make sure it is NSF approved, but because not every company has this. We have more than $50 million spent on research and development. Now, this is really big. and we have 17 human clinical studies. You can also ask the person that invited you on this call. We have a science website where you can do some research on our science and products. And yes, this is really just an amazing company, and it can transform your life mentally, emotionally, and physically. Thank you, Heike.
Thank you, Lesma. Thank you for sharing. So just quickly a recap, it's incredible when you look at the wellness industry. The wellness industry in South Africa isn't regulated. And often, it's puffery, when you walk into a shop and you just buy whatever you buy and you think, it's going to give you results. So the closest competitor in the market when it comes to patents has got 4 patents. We are associated with the National Academy of Science. You've got to be a Nobel Prize winner to be associated with the NIS. And Manatech is not a supplementation company. People must understand this. It's a research and development. It's a science company. The level of science that they do on these products are called double placebo-controlled studies. That's the kind of science that pharmaceutical companies do on drugs, and they do this on human blood. No other company in the world that I know of, and definitely not a South African company, has got the budget and the money and the resources and the scientific resources to do those kind of testing. And you can go to manatechscience.org. You can check out all the peer reviews, all the clinical trials. You can check all the brain studies. You can see what these products have done. We've got products for gut health, for fitness and fat loss, recovery products that athletes use across the world. It's just unbelievable what they do for you. Cognitive health, endocrine health, all kinds of health challenges that people have. We've got these products, and as Elisma said, it helps the body to reboot the system because nobody else in the world can give you glycans. And why don't we have glycans? Because of green harvesting and pesticides. Food is just atrocious. The quality of food that we're getting, we're not getting in the micronutrients that we're supposed to get in. 8 of these are essential, and our body, only in the Western diet, we only receive 2 of these 8 glycans that facilitates cell-to-cell communication. And that is what helped me to really get off my medication. So, it is so wonderful when you can share this with somebody tries it, they overcome their health challenges. It's just incredible. So next up, I want to just welcome 2 people. They want to share their product testimonies. It's really powerful. I'm going to welcome Yvette van Eden. She actually just lives down the road from us, her and her husband. And she's going to tell her story. It's really heartbreaking about her one child and how these products have helped her child. Welcome, Yvette.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Heike, for welcoming me to your call. Before I start, I would just like to thank my upline, Heike and Geraldine Berg, for all your love and support through our journey with Manatech. When Heike asked me to do my product testimonial for Manatech tonight, it was quite a challenge because Manatech products are really awesome, and which one do you really pick? But one that has stood out and really made a change to our family is Ambritose. My daughter's 5 years old. She was born mild cerebral palsy. She's a right-hand hemiplegia, so the right-hand side of her body is physically challenged due to lack of oxygen at birth. With this, she has challenges every day physically with her body. All the smallest things that we take for granted is things that she struggles with. So as a mother, you try everything in your power to see what could we do to help her. She gets not just physically challenged, it mentally also works on her, and she often has tantrums, just because she is not like the other kids and she's still little and doesn't exactly understand why is my body not doing what everyone else's body is doing. We used to suffer with tantrums and her just struggling challenge every single day. But then Heike told us about Ambritose, and he kept on saying that we really just need to try it and we'll see the change it makes in her. And so we did about 4 weeks ago, and I must just say, wow, it has completely changed our lives, and more, it's changed her life. She has become this calm little girl who's so happy, and she every day it just gets better. I mean, one of the biggest things that she's accomplished with Ambritose is obviously using her body more. We often find her in our dining room standing in front of the mirror and putting both her hands behind her head, which is something small that we take for granted that she couldn't do. But yeah, my heart warms when I see her standing in front of the mirror and lifting her arms, because Ambrotose has given her the ability to use her body better. She can now sit with her legs crossed on the couch. She roller skates. She's really become so confident, and she'll remind us every morning. She'll say, "Don't forget to give me my Ambrotose," because she knows the difference that it can make. Actually, tonight when I put her to bed, I said to her, "I've got to go. Mommy needs to talk on Manatech." And she said to me, "Mom, can you please tell everyone on Manatech that every day I'm shuffling?" And she started doing that little shuffling dance. So I just want to say thank you, Heike, for introducing us to Manatech. And thank you, Ambrotose, for making a difference in my daughter's life.
Thanks, Yvette. Send love to Wilfred and all the kids. Lovely to have you on the call. Ah, man, yeah, man, we're so privileged to have this and to be able to share it. Next up, I want to introduce a Silver Executive Director, Clark Coetzee. Him and his wife, Albie, joined the business. Clark, please, grace us with why you do the business and, of course, your product testimony. It's really powerful and it's awesome to have you on the call.
Thank you very much, Heike and Geraldine Berg, our bronze presidentials. You've been absolutely incredible. Your coaching, your counseling, and just teaching and leading and holding our hands. It's been incredible. So thank you very much. And also to Johan and Leonie for introducing us to this business. Well, folks, I've taken 45 years off my 65 years to really punish my body. And from 2005, I've had everything that you cannot have, that you don't want to have in cardio. I've hypertension, I've got stents in most of my arteries, high cholesterol, the bad cholesterol. It's just got worse. I became a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic, and out of control. And it was just getting worse and worse. And as the years went on, I started getting arrhythmia. And you know what that means? That means every now and then you're in a hospital getting shock treatment to get your heart back in rhythm. I mean, it's crazy. It's just not fun. So, and it just gets worse. And when I was diagnosed as diabetic, I was 107 kilograms. And I thought, well, let me go have an ablation to get my arrhythmia sorted out. So I had an ablation. They said it's going to take 5 years. It could come back. And guess what? It came back in 2019, November. And that's when I was introduced to Manatech. So thank you, Johan and Leonie. And it just got unbelievable. February last year, for the first time, I didn't skip a heartbeat. 18 months later, still haven't missed the heartbeat. Incredible. Last year in February, I was 105 kilograms. I'm 85 kilograms. And that doesn't mean diet. That means Manatech products. My bloods, you can check them out. My doctor said, "How have you done this?" My cholesterol, 4.3. And it just gets better. My bloods, not only the bloods, my sleep apnea. I used to sleep with a mask for 15 years. I don't do it anymore. And it just gets even better. So my diabetes is under control, my heart's under control, and it's Cardio Balance Plus and Omega. So thank you, Manatech, for introducing me to these products. Thank you, Heike.
Thanks, Clark. Send love to LB. Give her a big hug from me. Okay, guys, so the person that has invited you will share product info with you. We're not going to go through all the products. There's really a lot of information, but really cool products. So if you are somebody that just wants to try it, speak to the person that has invited you, and they'll help you. They'll send you all the information. Okay, so let's get to the money and why Manatech and how this works. And I'm going to keep this quite basic, so just from a business perspective. So we were all brought up, well, I was brought up. My father was an advocate, very, very successful senior advocate, 2 doctorate degrees, a doctorate in law and a doctorate in Greek. He can read the Bible in Hebrew back to front. Very, very intellectual guy. He's an educator. He loves his faith. I love my faith. That's why I do this business, because it's a ministry, but also it will give me free time to really go and do what I want to do with in regards to my faith. But so my father believed in, you've got to get a job, or you've got to have lots of money to build a business and, do this whole traditional way. And that's the kind of mindset that we grew up in. So your biggest drawback or setback tonight will be to kind of get rid of that mindset and understand and build a new mindset when it comes to building businesses in the 21st century. And the millennials and the Generation Zs, they're so open for this, they all do these kind of businesses because they know it's the way of the future. Because if I ask somebody, what would your perfect business look like? What would you want? Give me all the pros of a perfect business. They always say the same thing. They want a job that's not 9 to 5. They want their own hours. They don't want a boss. They want to make unlimited income. It has to be online. They want great tax benefits from it. They don't want to put systems in place that just drives them absolutely crazy. Please, if need be, no employees. Okay, because I've had my own businesses. I've had a few businesses. I've done well in some of them. I've failed horribly in others, but it was a great learning curve. And of course, very little risk. And when I show them this, it's almost like too good to be true. People kind of look at it and go, oh, okay. It doesn't really sink in because this business model is designed, first of all, to do part-time. If you've got an extra 10, 12 hours a week, that you can spend on your business, and it's not really spending time on your business, it's committing to your dream. Remember, you're committing to your dream where you want to be in the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years of your life, and Manatech is a vehicle to get you there, but you do it on your own time. It's an online home-based business. And I want to say this to you, and please don't take offense, but if you're not at the moment researching some kind of home-based online business to generate a second stream of income, I think you're being a bit irresponsible because, first of all, you need a second stream of income. That's the first thing. You're going to have to learn how to do it, but anybody can learn how to do this. But also, the tax benefits of having just an online home-based business is incredible. If you register with Manatech tonight, you can show your taxman that you've got an online home-based business. And if you're an employee and you get an IRP5, you can already deduct tax from so many things: phone calls, trips, clothing, telephone, your rent in your home, because you've got another business and you can actually claim back so much money. And I believe we've got to be good stewards of and wise and learn on how to do these things. You've got zero risk. Where in the world can you start a business that you can make unlimited money for zero risk? Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing, because if you invested R1 million in a business, you're going to work very hard to make it work. With this business, you've got nothing to lose, and that's why a lot of people are not successful, because they don't treat it as a business. If you treat this as a business and you've got the right attitude, you're going to rock. You can make unlimited income. We're going to talk about that now. It's a global business, which gives you two things. You're earning in a different currency except rands. Now, you don't have to, but I mean, that's the clever thing to do. You want to earn in dollars and yen and everything. And we get paid on the 15th of every month. We get paid our commissions from all the businesses that we do across the world. So you are not, and this is the interesting thing, you are not dependent on inflation. This is a seamless global compensation plan that I'm going to share with you now, but it gives you another thing. If you want to decide that you want to leave the country, you don't have to pack up a business, leave the country and start something else somewhere. When you get paid 100,000 Rand a month in this business, you can move to New Zealand, to Australia, to America, to, wherever, and the company just pays your salary or your commission into your bank account there. So it doesn't matter where you are at, you are free. Of course, we've got these awesome incentive trips. So if you like traveling, this is the place to be at. A lot of people do this business only because of the traveling. We travel once a year to the most beautiful islands in the world, 5-star lodges. It's incentive trips that the company open up every single year. If you qualify to go to the incentive trip, you travel for free, all expenses paid. We've been to Italy, to Singapore, to Las Vegas, Mauritius, Maldives. We just travel all over the world. Last year we couldn't because of COVID, but this year, hopefully we're going to go again. We're going to Mauritius this year, and that's incredible. So if you like traveling, all expenses paid, this is your chance. It's a turnkey business. In other words, all systems are put in place for you. You've got no employees. You've got no HR. You've got no admin. I'm allergic to admin. You've got no admin. You don't have employees. You don't have rent. You don't have an office space that you pay. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about stock. You don't have to worry about the distribution of the stock. Everything gets done for you. You just need to learn how the system works and apply the system online from your phone. And I think that's super powerful. But here's the thing that most people, everybody that comes into Manatech and stays in Manatech and commits and decides that they want to do this thing seriously, they'll all tell you they probably started because of the products and the money, but they stayed because of the relationships, the people that you're going to meet, the teamwork, the personal development, what you're going to learn about entrepreneurship, about people, about doing business internationally. You're going to have mentoring. We've got events, the resources, the tools that you're going to have in order to build this business. And that's why people in Manatech are successful, the ones that are teachable, because we've got this personal development program that will help you grow as a human being in order to become a billionaire, if that is what you choose. Okay, so how do you start? Quickly, I'm going to do this in 10 minutes. We're going to keep this quite simple. Just before I continue doing this, the QR code for tonight is 6479. I say that again, 6479. So if you're on your cell phone or wherever, just put that into the lead team app. All the leaders, for the guys that are new, you don't have to worry about that. 6479, I think it is in the box, the chat box. Leonie put it in there. So thank you for that, Leonie. Okay, great. So where do you start? If you want to be a customer, if you're somebody that loves supplementation, that loves wellness, even if you've got the most incredible health challenges and you go to the doctor and you just, and you're on medication, this is not a supplementation. This is not you're not going to throw away your medication immediately and just start using these products. No, you've got to act in wisdom. But a lot of people say, I've tried everything for my health and I'm just stuck like where I'm at. It's not the truth. You haven't tried everything. So if you just want to be a customer and you want to try some of these incredible products, from skincare products to fitness and fat loss, targeted health, intelligent supplementation, if you want to just try the products, you're going to register as a customer. You're just going to be a customer. You go back to the person that has invited you. He'll help you open up an online account. It's very simple. You can do that with a link. You do it with an app. And you become a customer. You order your products. Shipping is 110 Rand, so it'll be delivered to your doorstep in 2 to 5 working days. There's some great loyalty points connected to being a product user. There's a great referral program. So that's just you being a customer. Okay, that's how I started, because I had to believe in the products first, and then only I started becoming an associate. But if you want to start off straight away with being an associate, you say, listen, Ike, let's do this. Team, I'm going to jump. I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit. I'm going to learn how to do this 2 to 5 years. I want to be financially free. You're going to enroll as an associate. That is a whopping 710 Rand. Now, let me tell you, that's not even 2 cappuccinos a month. We bought cappuccinos the other day. It was 40 Rand a cappuccino. We almost fell off our feet. It's $80. Anybody can come up with 710 Rand. And what you get for that is a business in a box that will be delivered to your doorstep, and you'll receive an associate number, and immediately that qualifies you for all the commissions, and you can do business in 27 countries. And we teach you from that point, step 1, step 2, how to go ahead and move forward. Okay, where do you start? The next step. When you register as an associate, you want to set up your subscription order. That is your own products. Now, you can order products. I always say to people, do a garage sale, or, use your credit card and buy at least 5,000 Rand worth of products. You don't have to. You don't even have to buy one product. But I've never, ever seen anybody build a big business without being a product of the product. If you don't believe in what it is that you're using, if you don't believe for a fact that you can change somebody's life with this product, and you're convicted about it, and you have fun about changing people's lives, then, you're never going to build a business in anything. If you're going to do this just for money and you think you're going to sell a few products, it doesn't work that way. You want to order as much products as you want, but what we suggest you do is order at least 1,500 Rand worth of products. Why? Because that'll give you 3 products depending on what you purchase, and you will get a result, you will get a story, and you will become a product of the product. First of all, it gives you integrity, you're transparent, and you're going to have a testimony from where you can speak of and share your testimony with people. But also, 1,500 Rand equals what we call in Manatech more or less 100 point volume. Now, point volume is the currency of Manatech. It's the international currency that Manatech uses, and you get paid on your point volume. Now, I want you to stay with me. I'm going to keep this very simple. Every single product in Manatech has got a certain amount of points allocated to the product. For example, Omega-3 has got 28 PV, 28 point volume. It's 28 point volume in 27 countries. Doesn't matter whether it costs differently in yen or dollar or whatever, it's 28 PV. So in South Africa, it's more or less 15 Rand equals 1 PV. In the States, it's $1 equals 1 PV. So kind of about 1,500 Rand equals about 100 point volume. When you're on your subscription order, you feed one kid with Mission 5 million, you'll become a product of the product. And obviously with your products, you will receive your business in a box. Okay, you don't have to order 1,500 Rand. You can order one product, you can order whatever. But the more products you use, remember, you're the CEO of your own company. And you're going to want to use all the products of Manatech because you're going to be a Manatech associate. Okay, so I'm going to go through this. It's quite simple. There are various ways on how we get paid in this business. So the first bonus on how we get paid. It's called the first order bonus. So how it works, look, in any business, you have to look for customers. Doesn't matter what business you have, that you're going to want people that's going to consume the product, but you're also going to look for people that also want to do business with you. You know, you want to build online franchises. That's how you're going to leverage your time of other people so that you can create residual income. So the first order bonus simply says that for every single customer that purchases from you, whether the guy's in England, in the States, whether he's in South Africa, he clicks on a link, he purchases the products, it's linked to your business account. For everybody that purchases the products, you're going to receive 20% on their first order of the purchasing price. So just to, you know, break it up and keep it simple, if a person orders 1,000 Rand worth of products from you, you're going to get 200 Rand straight away in your bank account, paid out on the 15th of every month. Okay, so where do you go from there? So imagine that circle at the bottom, that is your online store. Okay, you're not in a retail store, you're not in Men's Park, you've got your own online store. Now, as I said, you can get as many customers as you want, but for the sake of the example, I'm going to keep this very simple. The only thing that you really, really need to do is get 5 customers. That's it. There's 7.8 billion people on this planet. Let me tell you, people are so hungry for wellness. You can have 1,000 customers. I mean, we even in China, you know, and the Chinese people are in need of our products because of the air pollution. So you're going to need, in the beginning, you're going to start only with 5 customers. Okay. Now, imagine that's your circle. So for the sake of this example, I used 100 PV. You're going to get 5 customers. If each of them orders 100-point volume of customers, you know, of products from you, you're going to have 500 PPV. The moment you've got 500 PV of products running through your store, you'll see there at the top, you're going to get what they call a power seller bonus. So that's the second bonus I want to talk about. Power seller bonus means when you've got 500 PPV or more, all the way to 999 PPV, you're going to earn 15% every single month of the Rand value of products that's going through your store. So 500 PPV is about what? 8,500 Rand. 15% of 8,500 Rand is 1,000 Rand coming in every single month. So you literally need 5 customers that's going to order from you. You're going to receive your 1,000 Rand plus your first order bonuses, and that already pays then for your product. You can do that in a day. You can do that in 2 days. You can do that in a week. You can do it in a month. But you want to do it as quickly as possible because you want your own products to be paid. Now, you can have 2 customers of 250 PV. You can have 10 customers of 50 PV. Doesn't matter. When you've got 500 PPV, that's 15%. Anything less than 500 PPV, but more than 200 is 10% of the total. And once you go over 1,000 PPV, you get paid 20%. Now, that's great. And I mean, there are people that's got 20,000, 50,000 PPV going through their online store. The money on that is just incredible. So that's the second bonus. First order bonus, power seller bonus. Next up is called the team bonuses. Okay, so these are only bonuses, right? So what you want to do is, how many people do you think are out there looking for ways of making money? Everybody. I don't know anybody that's allergic to making money. And what you want to do is you're going to learn how to share this opportunity to really give somebody hope out there. You're going to invite them to a webinar. You can send them videos. We've got an app. We've got so many resources on how to share this opportunity with people. And once you've got John and Cindy, and they said, listen, they're going to do this. You're going to enroll John. You're going to enroll Cindy. We, as people that's already walked this journey, like everybody else here, is going to help you and teach you how to do this. Okay. So once you've got 2 people that has enrolled and that has done what you have done, because this is a servant leadership model, you teach people on how to do what you've done. Once you've got 2 people, for example, John and Cindy, and they've also got 500 PPV each, you qualify for what they call a Team 2 bonus. Team 2 bonus is an extra 1,000 Rand coming into your bank account every month. So once you've done that for another 2 people, you qualify for a Team 4 bonus. That's 1,500 Rand. And from that point on, every 2 people, now remember, this is a commitment that you make for life. I mean, this is going to be your business. As you enroll people, as people grow, you only work with the guys that are willing. You work with the people where you're celebrated, not tolerated. A lot of people enroll, they don't do anything. It's fine. You work with the guys that want to run with you. And with time, you're going to enroll a whole bunch of people. And eventually, you're going to have all the way to Team 10, Team 12, Team 14, where every 2 people that you enroll that do exactly that or more, you will receive 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 every single month. So, I mean, just with those 3 bonuses, the first order bonus, the power seller bonus, and the Team 2 bonuses, you can make massive money. Okay, but here's where it gets interesting. This is what really spoke to me when I saw this for the first time. Let's just go back to where, for example, you've made your 500 PPV. Now, of course, you're going to get more customers as you go on. You know, it's going to grow to 1,000, 2,000 PPV or whatever. But imagine if you've gone, imagine you're one of those guys and you've got 500 PPV in your pot, and you've got two guys that you've enrolled that have done exactly the same. At the bottom, you'll see there, you'll agree with me that you've got 1,500. It's called downline point volume or DPV in your entire business because you enrolled those two guys. You've got 15 customers in your business because the people that you've enrolled, they're part of your business, okay? You feed 15 kids, obviously with Mission 5 Million. But once you've done this, you qualify for your first leadership ranking. And your first leadership ranking is called a director. And a director's residual income over and above all the other money is 750 to 3,000 Rand every single month. Now, I mean, you can do this in a week, in a month, it doesn't matter. But here's where it gets super powerful. So if you look at this, sorry, I just want to close the slide. If you look at this, at the bottom there on the left, you'll see that's where you are the director. You've got 1,500 DPV. And what you want to do now, and you do this with your team, you get skilled and you learn how to do this. You want to get the people in your team that's also fired up, and you want to help them to also become director. And so this business is all based on leadership. John Maxwell says everything rises and falls on leadership. And you're going to be taught how to become a great leader because you're going to start leading a team. And you're going to start, if you get 4 people in your team and you help them get to director, you're going to be an executive director. An executive director earns 3,000 to 10,000 Rand residual income every month. You can do that in a month. You can do that in 3 months. We had a student that did that in 17 days. Now, let me just tell you how powerful this is. As an executive director, earning about 5,000 to 6,000 Rand over and above all the other bonuses, right? Coming in every month. But if you had R1 million in your bank, did you know that your interest every month after tax would be 5,250 Rand? Now, how long is it going to take you to save up R1 million or buy a flat, pay it off with R1 million and get the residual income every month of somebody renting your flat? Most people can't do that in 3 months. You know, here in this business, you can do that in a month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Because your business suddenly is an asset-based income worth R1 million because you're receiving that money residually. That is how powerful this is. And of course, then again, you just duplicate. You help a few people in your team to become executive director. You go up to gold executive director. That's 15 to 20,000 Rand a month. People have done that in 6 months, in 9 months, in under a year. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, just as long as you get there. Of course, after that, it's presidential director, bronze presidential director, silver presidential director, 100 to 150,000 Rand a month. That's incredible. All the way down to platinum, 200,000 Rand and plus. There's a person in Korea that has done this in 9 months, all the way to platinum. There's a person in America that has done this in 2 years. It doesn't matter how long it takes you, but in 2 to 5 years, that's the whole point, is that we can get you to a place where you earn enough money, and wherever you want to stop, that's fine. Not everybody's going to build a platinum business. If you're interested in just making 15 to 20,000 Rand a month, residual income, part-time, then, I mean, why not start? Even if you just want to make 5,000 Rand a month. I mean, that's such incredible money that, you know, when the property crunch came in 2008, 60% of all the properties that were confiscated, that were taken, 60% of those homeowners only needed an extra 2,000 Rand a month and they could keep their homes. Now, if they had a business like this, they could do it easily. So, you know, at the end of the day, here's something about Mission 5 Million. You know, at the end of the day, what you've got to ask yourself is, you know, if you're really planning on changing your life, and you want to grow and you want to do something, you know, everything takes change, everything takes learning, everything takes growth. But you ask yourself, you know, if not something like this, then what? I mean, if you've got another plan that is 100% guaranteed that will work, if you work it, you know, that with the benefits of what Manatech has, I will jump straight into it and support you. Because look, it's not the only way to create great income, but it's definitely the better way. And you've got to ask yourself, you know, if not now, when? When are you going to make a decision to say, listen, I'm going to do this and I'm going to learn along the way? You know, Richard Branson has got an incredible quote. He says, when a great opportunity comes your way and you don't know how to do it, take it anyway and learn along the way. You've heard from some great people on this call tonight that is already doing great work and experiencing awesome results. So, you know, if you're interested, speak to the person that has invited you on this call. Some of the people that we've invited, please just send us a thumbs up to the business WhatsApp call. Just send up a thumbs up if you want some more information. I know there was a lot of information that we shared tonight, but we really just want to set up a meeting, set up a Zoom call, and really speak about what is it that you want to achieve? What are your dreams? What are your needs? And can we help you and empower you to get there? So go back to the person that has invited you, ask them for more information, and they will share with you. So with that, we want to say good night. Have an incredible evening. QR code 6479. I know this has been quick, but get back to the person that has invited you, and they will share more information. So with that, we want to say God bless, take care, have an incredible evening. Thank you to all the speakers. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. Bye-bye.